Hi guys, today I'm going to dive into a more detailed topic on why I chose to study IT in the university and why I think you too might also decide to study IT in the university. Today's video is not gonna be long and also not gonna be short, it's gonna be in the middle. So I hope you enjoy. Let's dive right into it. So where it all started, my encounter with tech, as I had stated earlier in my yesterday's video, is my IT journey kind of like started more earlier than I thought. It started with me just the first moment that I got into high school. I chose computer as a unit that I was to study in high school, and that interaction just sparked some interest in me in computer studies. I can't say I was an overall performer. I was a good performer to begin with in computer, but overall I just had that curiosity, learning how computer works. And by then I really had a great lady teacher. She usually articulated her words, in a manner that I was always intrigued. And from then on, I knew that IT was kind of my thing. But I came to realize that, much later in my high school. And I am really excited even up to this moment that spark and that energy hasn't kind of like left me. It is still with me, and I am so excited that the journey still continues, and it still gives me an opportunity to learn new things, to grow, and also to become a better version of myself. Second thing is what actually inspired me to actually do IT, and what actually inspired me to do IT and to venture into the career path of IT. So as I was growing up, I really didn't have like mentors in my life. I really didn't have like people who would walk you through the journey. It was just all a matter of, if you're doing this, do that. If you're doing that, do that. And I really didn't have someone to hold me by my arms and tell me do this and this and that. And for me, I can't lie to you that I chose IT because I had someone who told me to choose IT. No, actually it's something that maybe I can say I did maybe a little research on, and I found out that either way, whether I like it or not, because as I finished my high school, it was one of my most performing subjects that I performed best, which was computer studies. And that kind of gave me the go ahead to like explore IT more. That gave me the go ahead to choose it as a career to even pursue further. And because after I finished, I did just a short course on software development, which gave me really the hands-on skills to like try coding and all those. Because in computer studies, in high school, it was basically just theory. It was more theory, and we weren't that much exposed to things of coding, because there were lesser computers in school. So we had like to mainly focus on theory, because at the end of the day, that was actually the thing that gave us the good grades to perform well in high school. And after I just finished my high school, and then I came and just did that short course on software development, it was so helpful for me. And it kind of got to a point where I was like, people surrounding me like were not understanding that I really wanted to do IT, because in my place the basic fundamental, the best courses which as a girl I was supposed maybe to take was something to do like nursing. I was supposed to take something to do with just nursing, just fit in your box, just nursing, hospitality and all those things. But for me, it was always kind of exciting, working, seeing people just do IT stuff, seeing people just in our neighborhood, if you're an IT student, you can just go out there, just open your own, like a cyber shop, do services for people, help people. And to me, that felt like motivating for me. And right now, like, my mind has expanded a lot, since I just joined the IT community. The next thing is how I did research, and like how I made the final decision to join, in the uni, and decide to do IT as a course and as a career. I was like, I looked at different courses with, a different kind of mentality. Like, let's say, for example, if I was like to be presented with all the courses, like doctor, you become a doctor, you become an engineer, you become a lawyer, I would look at them with like that kind of different mentality. I would be like, okay, if I become a doctor, if I really want to become a doctor, I need to learn, like, let's say, like 10 years time. And to me, that was like so long, 10 years time, you become a doctor. Of course, you're going to be paid good salary, but is it something which I really wanted to pursue? And I was like, no. And I did a little research on IT. I did a little research on, basically information technology. And I was like, there are a lot of career opportunities when it comes to IT. There are a lot of opportunities out there, which brings forth the IT community. And that is why I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to just go out there, do the IT, and see where it leads me. And to me, that is actually the best decision that I've made. Yeah. And the fourth thing that I'm going to talk about is what actually, excited me the most about IT. What excited me the most about IT, it's the community that, comes around with it. You can say like IT, it's a whole new cult, and for me that was so exciting, very exciting. I was so excited, like I can get to share my ideas with my peers, with my teachers, with my friends. We can just decide to develop, let's say, a certain project, and we follow through the whole systemized plan, and we just come with something nice. There's this project which we were kind of given, like, the three of us, like in the short course which I was doing, and we're just basically just go and create a website whereby you get, it's just a website for, let's say, a restaurant. And I really worked on that project, and I learned so many things. We made mistakes. We got to a point that we were debugging the codes, it wasn't running. And that whole experience in general, that is what like excites me. And the fact that you just get to share these ideas and share the knowledge with other people, it's something for me, I don't take it for granted. And that is actually what excited me most about the IT. It's the community that comes with it. So I can tell you for a fact, if you're out there and maybe, let's say, you just lost, I'm not saying, like, for example, there is not a community for the doctor, but just compare like how wide the community is nowadays, that everything is just run on the internet. You can do everything on the internet. You can just do literally everything. You can do a project with someone who is like in China, and you guys just share the content, in your GitHub, your repositories. You just share the content there, just share the ideas, and that is how IT works. It makes the globe just looks so small. It brings the world into a small cycle whereby you can be able to work with people in very different dimensions. And to me, that is exciting. To me, that is something that I'm working towards on, and I'm excited about that. Yeah. So the other thing that I'm really going to talk about is challenges that I faced before and after choosing IT as a career path for me. I'm just going to highlight the main challenges. Well, the main challenges, as I had stated earlier, just me pushing myself, to go out there into the group work activities, to go out there and work with people. Like, I am a self-contained person. Like, I'm a self-contained person. I love my space. I love doing things in my own way. But IT has actually just forced me to just get out of that shell and come and share my ideas with people. That is actually the main challenge that I am facing, I was facing, and I know I'll still be facing, but with time, it is just going to fade away and fade away and fade away. And also, something called doubt. You doubt if your project is going to work. You doubt if your idea is worth even checking or looking at. You just doubt so many things, and those are basically the challenges that I went through, I'm going through, and I hope I will still go through, but with now a little bit of experience and a little bit of exposure. Okay, yeah. So number 6, how does IT connect with my future? How does IT connect with my future? Well, this is a very interesting topic. IT connects with my future, maybe in various ways, obvious money-wise, obvious, everything in general. But how does IT really connect with my dreams and my future? IT connects with my dreams and my future in that, personally for me, I feel it like an achievement where you just sit in a room, you just sit in a room and your ideas, your what is it called, like your presence just is needed in that room. To me, IT is opening so many doors for me, and pursuing IT as a career is going to make me like, IT is something which is global. It's going to make me to work in different countries, work on projects with different people. If I was to start my own company in different dimensions. And to me, it's, how can I say, it's more of what community do I build with my IT skills, which is going to propel me in the future and make me a better person. Because right now, building systems, that is all AI. Like, AI can build systems, but building a community whereby, as AI helps you build the systems, you also have a community around you guys, and you guys work together, you incorporate things together. To me, that is exciting, and that is basically how my IT journey right now correlates with my dreams and my visions. Come to the end of the video, and I hope this kind of like shows you a little bit about myself, and I'll be documenting this, as I stated earlier. This is day 2 of today's week of talking everything IT, everything tech, not IT, everything tech. But yeah, guys, I am so excited that you are here with me on this journey. Don't forget to like, to comment, and also to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope to see you guys in the next